Sahieh Eal-Bukhari 321 narrated Mulha, a woman asked Aisha, should I offer the prayers that which I did not offer because of menses? Aisha said, are you from the Hira, a town in Iraq? We were with the Prophet, and used to get our periods but he never ordered us to offer them, the prayers missed during menses. Aisha perhaps said, we did not offer them. Sahieh Eal-Bukhari 322 narrated Zainab bint Abi Salama, Salama said, I got my menses while I was lying with the Prophet, under a woolen sheet. So I slipped away, took the clothes for menses and put them on. Allah's Messenger said, have you got your menses? I replied, yes. Then he called me and took me with him under the woolen sheet. Salama further said, the Prophet used to kiss me while he was fasting. The Prophet and I used to take the bath of Janaba from a single pot. Sahieh Eal-Bukhari 323 narrated Salama, while I was lying with the Prophet, under a woolen sheet, I got my menses. I slipped away and put on the clothes for menses. The Prophet said, have you got your menses? I replied, yes. He called me and I slept with him under the woolen sheet. Sahieh Eal-Bukhari 324 narrated Ayub, Hafsa said, we used to forbid our young women to go out for the two-Eid prayers. A woman came and stayed at the palace of Bani Khalif, and she narrated about her sister, whose husband took part in 12 holy battles along with the Prophet, and her sister was with her husband in 6 out of these 12. She, the woman's sister, said, we used to treat the wounded, look after the patients, and once I asked the Prophet, is there any harm for any of us to stay at home if she doesn't have a veil? He said, she should cover herself with the veil of her companion and should participate in the good deeds and in the religious gathering of the Muslims. When Umayyah came, I asked her whether she had heard it from the Prophet. She replied, yes. May my father be sacrificed for him, the Prophet. Whenever she mentioned the Prophet, she used to say, may my father be sacrificed for him. I have heard the Prophet saying, the unmarried young virgins and the mature girl who stay often screened are the young unmarried virgins who often stay screened, and the menstruating women should come out and participate in the good deeds as well as the religious gathering of the faithful believers, but the menstruating women should keep away from the masala praying place. Hafsa asked Umayyah surprisingly, do you say the menstruating woman? She replied, doesn't a menstruating woman attend Arafat, Hajj and such other deeds? Sahieh Eal-Bukhari 325 narrated Aisha, Fatima bint Abi Hubaysh asked the Prophet, I got persistent bleeding in between the periods and do not become clean. Shall I give up prayers? He replied, no, this is from a blood vessel. Give up the prayers only for the days on which you usually get the menses and then take a bath and offer your prayers. Sahieh Eal-Bukhari 327 narrated Aisha, the wife of the Prophet, Habiba got bleeding in between the periods for 7 years. She asked Allah's Messenger about it. He ordered her to take a bath after the termination of actual periods and added that it was from a blood vessel. So she used to take a bath for every prayer. Sahieh Eal-Bukhari 328 narrated Aisha, the wife of the Prophet, I told Allah's Messenger that Safiya bint Huyay had got her menses. He said, she will probably delay us. Did she perform tawaf al-ifada with you? We replied, yes. On that the Prophet told her to depart. Sahieh Eal-Bukhari 329, 330 narrated Ibn Abbas, a woman is allowed to leave, go back home, if she gets menses after tawaf al-ifada. Ibn Umar formerly used to say that she should not leave, but later on I heard him saying, she may leave, since Allah's Messenger gave them the permission to leave after tawaf al-ifada.